This technique is called Yoko-Wakare. This is the side separation throw. It is a sacrifice throw. We have two in our system. This is one of them. I think it's important to recognize that for self-defense purposes, we want to be wary about going to the ground. It's not necessarily our first choice, but there are times when we don't have a choice, or sometimes where that might be the strategically optimal move. And so wanting to have a good strategy for going to the ground on your terms is helpful. This technique I really like because it's very efficient as how it's set up, and once you learn the mechanics, it's a fun technique to do. First, let's work on the body movement. And so for the purposes of this, we'll do shomanuchi, overhand strike. And so basically, as the attack comes, I'm going to split the line and get off the line. And so then, for example, if you come over, say, right around there, maybe a little more that way, just so you can see here. And so you can see, as he's doing his line, I'm waiting, and then I'm just getting off the line, just like that. And so then if we move a little bit more this way, once I do that, okay, so here, off the line, and then I'm going to sit down and take him over. So when I land next to his feet, that's very important because it's very common as people are doing this type of technique. You know, they come here, and then they're out here, and then this is the bad part of the sacrifice technique where now he is on top of me, and I have not taken his balance. So again, we come this way, sit down, and protect. Next part I want to emphasize, let's turn other way. As you do the attack, I come in here, my hands are not grabbing. If I grab, I'm going to trigger resistance. I really want to, as I avoid, I want to come here and basically just hook gently, and I'm going to take him, rock him forward into that weak spot in his posture. So if you come this way, separate with the other foot. Yeah, this one here. So here, his balance is weak in this direction, and that's the direction I want to take him for this technique. So that we come back around and do the whole thing. I ideally want to time it so I'm throwing him when he settles down. Just like that. Other ways you can do this, shomanuchi, not the most common attack these days. Punch. Punch comes in here, same idea. I blend with the energy of his attack. I don't give him too much space. You know, if I come out here and there's space, let's go this way so you can see. If I come out here to avoid the attack, there's more that he can do. I want to keep this nice and tight. Whoop. Okay, good. So now we'll get into some variations of Yoko-Wakare against some more modern attacks. And so we'll start out with just straight punch. And here, blend, and then fall. Apply those same mechanics that we have already discussed. That's off a straight punch. Next thing, let's do a roundhouse punch, like hook punch. Come in here. Like that. Let's do uraken. So here, drop them down. There's a little bit of a mechanic here. So one more time, come in here and avoid the shot. Drop the weight, redirect, slip in, and throw. It's not the most direct, but still kind of nice. Anytime you can get this shape, go ahead and just punch here. Anytime you can get this shape, you can do Yoko-Wakare. Another point that I'll make about applications of this, if your opponent is wearing a thick jacket, you can make use of that too. So if you throw your punch again, come in here, I can grab the collar of the jacket and I can use it to throw as well. All right, good. And so now, let's get a little more crazy here. Go ahead and give me a kick. Here, same thing, and throw. Stop. Just a few different ways that you can apply this technique.